Okay, here's my part two. Sorry, I tend to talk a lot. So we're supposed to critique our personal and professional thoughts and misgivings about technology influences and decision-making processes and educational leadership decisions. Technology is growing rapidly in our society, and I think sometimes it's great to have technology, but at the same time, they're always coming out with the new and latest technology, and it can get expensive fast if you try to keep up with that. And so I think it's important to, reflect back to your mission and vision and like the goals that you have set as a district and the schools. Is the latest technology going to benefit? Is it going to hinder? Because then when you bring in new technology, you also have to train the people that are going to use the technology, and then it just can, just blow up in finances and time. And so it's important to, make sure that your staff and your students have what they need to be successful, but they don't always need the newest technology. You don't always need the newest iPad or the iPad Pro or whatever, or, Promethean board. Um, we just need what's going to help them be successful. The next thing that I think is important is professional development is crucial, not only in curriculum, but again with, social, emotional, mental health, uh, knowing how to, support a new teacher versus a veteran teacher, how to, support students that are coming, with traumas. Um, I know that in our district with curriculum, we have found that if we get a new curriculum, we want to be trained in it, and we want to be able to use everything to the best of the ability. We don't just want to know, have the foundation, just the bottom layer. We want to have more. We want to know more. And again, that goes with technology. We just had professional development on Apple Classroom. We've had Apple products since I've been there. I've been there for 3 years, and they've had it for longer. They've never once trained them in Apple Classroom. It's a huge benefit for them, a benefit for teachers, and we just, aren't using it. And I think, as you start reflecting, people understand, okay, we need to use everything we have to the fullest potential. And then I think aligning to mission and vision is imperative. If you, get attracted to the newest and coolest, or whatever a certain district's doing over here, or whatever a classroom teacher is doing over here, um, is that like the core, or is that just extra fluff? Sometimes we just get, as teachers, even as administrators, we get stuck in the extra fluff. Oh, I want it to make it look pretty, or I want to make it look amazing type stuff. And sometimes that doesn't need to happen. And things that I would propose for my district, or, for future school and community classrooms, would be technology professional development, is making sure that we're, utilizing what we have to the best of our ability. Even, having some parent technology programs, or classes, or whatever, come into the school and learn, because I just remember during COVID too, parents had no idea how to log into Zoom, or how to, log into Google Classroom. And the students didn't either, and the students need to know that, these things. Not saying that we'll have another shutdown, but these are skills that they're going to need for when they, decide to go to college, or even high school, or thereafter. And then making sure that we're looking at the child holistically, for that personalized learning, so that way we can enhance them the best we need. So these are the correlations. So for CLL 4.1, I think I've kind of discussed about like how we focus a lot on curriculum and what the student can and cannot do, but we need to look more about like the whole child and the decision making. Are we doing what's going to, not only give them academic success, but enhance their interest. And personalized learning is a great and exciting opportunity, and it has successes, and it does take time to get developed, but once it's there, then we just make sure that we can sustain it. CLL 4.2 correlation. Any school district needs to be collaborative with not only the school, but the community. Again, going back to vision and mission statements, they're huge, because those are the guidelines, and those are for the future conversations that all stakeholders are going to have, and technology is included in that. Is it going to be successful for them, or is it going to hinder? Okay. CLL 4.3, I just kind of talked about the students are the number one priority. Without our students, we wouldn't have a job. We wouldn't be doing what we're doing. So they have to be the forefront of the district's decisions. And students deserve that high quality education, regardless of the race, culture, or gender differences. And being able to provide that high quality education and personalized learning with technology allows them to get to their full potential. CLL 4.4, I just said that we need to again address the whole student with the implementation of curriculum, quality of learning materials, assessments, professional development for staff, focusing on attendance rates, after school and summer programs. Once you get those things, implemented, it's crucial to reflect on strategic plans and making sure that, you're actually meeting what you think you're meeting, and then that they're high quality, effective, and that students are getting success from them. My relevancy, this assignment is relevant to my current learning because it allowed me to see the big picture when it comes to district decisions and creating high quality education for all students. There are many factors that come into place, such as the community stakeholders, your staff, your students, funding from the federal and from state, policies that are put in place as well. And what philosophies have been supported or needed to change as a result. Students need to be personalized learning so that they can not only challenge themselves, but it's also geared to their interests. Technology is a great way to gain personalized learning, but you have to have buy-in from all parties. So if the students are for it, but teachers are not going to put forth effort to do it, then there's no follow through. Or if parents don't see the need or the drive to want to push their kids, then they're not going to have buy-in into that, or even community members. So there needs to be discussions and sharing what successes are happening with personalized learning or why we should go to personalized learning. And just as a district, making positive strides while reflecting on what's best for the kids and growing its educators. So again, that whole collaborative climate and culture is huge when making decisions. My reflection. So looking forward, how did the assessment change the way you learn and lead? I have learned to look at the whole picture and not just based on emotion or personal choice. Being in a higher leadership role, you have to look at all the factors that go into the decision, and it has to be a collaborative effort. And you need to be supportive and look for resources to solve the problems that you're being presented with. And then the last thing is how this assignment influences decisions I make as a future leader. I will be able to have a strong climate and culture in my building, so that way I'll have more buy-in with the initiatives that are presented and futurely pursued. And it's important to remember that students deserve high quality personalized education, and providing a meaningful professional development. PLCs for staff will support them in getting personalized learning for students and allow them to grow as a more proficient educator. So that was all my reflections. These are the references, and that is it. Thank you.